In March 2014 I used a hand cycle to travel 1,200 miles in the end from John O'Groats to Land's End for sport relief. A year on, I'm uploading the videos day by day throughout March to promote the live storytelling shows which will be put on in aid of the Hand to Hand Foundation. 12 miles past John O'Groats, lovely little area. Done it. Not done it yet. Got about another 1,386 miles to go. Meh! 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 I used to be one of you lot in a past life. Spirulina and hemp protein in here. That's my main sources of protein throughout this. Much more easily assimilated into the body due to the amino acids that are present than if you just chuck a steak down. So this is going to keep me going. 42 miles into day one. It's gone alright. I've never done anything like this before, so it's difficult to say whether this has been a good day or not so far. I'm finding it tricky because it's pretty cold, but also you sweat quite a bit when you're going up a hill, and if you've got sort of like waterproof clothing on, then you get so sweaty, and then when you kind of cool down a bit, you're still wet then, and you're just wet and cold. And I'm just going to be camping by the side of the road in a bit, so I've got no real shelter. But then neither do some other people, I suppose. End of day one. Very much intent now. Intent to sleep. It was a tricky first day, to be honest. Then I had a bit of tea. Set off into the night for about 3 hours of it was about 20 miles. 3 hours in the dark. And you go from between absolute, like, it's almost like having a guided tour of your own northern lights, just tootling along on the flat, looking up, beautiful. But then a hill will come, and you literally didn't see that coming, and that could take you an hour and 10 minutes of solid hill climbing in the middle of the night like that. But as Daley Thompson said, it doesn't matter how I feel. 1:30 in the morning, you could probably hear the wind. I've had to get out in the middle of the night to go and get my thermal blanket, which, I mean, they say is literally a lifesaver. I was in bed for about 10, probably woken up on the hour every hour since then. A bit of rain dripping through the tent, getting on all my clothes, which will make them nice and heavy. But I suppose one night in, I can safely say I hadn't accounted for how, on a literal level, horrible this was going to be. I sort of was thinking, oh, you know, there's kids starving in the world, things can always be worse, I think it's going to be alright. But there's only so far that idea can go in certain times. But daylight will be glorious. Oh no, there's some water dripping on the phone. Okay.